Okay, so apparently Donald Trump spent hours with one of Jeffrey Epstein's victims. That's not a headline from 2019. That's from this week. And if you're thinking, wait, didn't that story die when Epstein did? Oh no, like a bad sequel, it's back. Newly released Epstein emails from the House Oversight Committee just dropped. And once again, the name Trump is in them. So tonight we're talking about what do these emails actually say, what do they mean, and why does this guy's ghost keep haunting American politics? Here's the deal. A 2011 email from Jeffrey Epstein to Ghislaine Maxwell, yes, that Ghislaine Maxwell, the one currently serving 20 years for sex trafficking, said this: that dog that hasn't barked is Trump. Into bracket victim, spent hours at my house with him. He's never once been mentioned. And Maxwell replied, I've been thinking about that. Okay, first of all, what kind of Bond villain writes like this? The dog that hasn't barked. Bro, you're not MI6. You're a creep with an AOL account. Now, the email doesn't say what happened during those hours. It just says Trump and a victim were at Epstein's house. It's vague, it's unsettling, and it's from 2011, 2 years after Epstein's first conviction. And in a 2019 follow-up email, Epstein claimed Trump knew about the girls. Again, not evidence of a crime, but it raises the question, was Trump part of the circle or just orbiting it? The Trump team immediately hit back. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said these emails were selectively released and that the unnamed victim was Virginia Giuffre, who has publicly said Trump never did anything wrong and that he was polite and friendly. Leavitt's version: Trump kicked Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago decades ago for being a creep toward one of his employees. So in the Trump narrative, he's not an accomplice, he's the guy who kicked out the bad guy. Let's rewind. In the 1990s, Trump and Epstein were both Palm Beach regulars, rich, famous, and in love with attention. Trump once told New York Magazine, I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. He likes beautiful women as much as I do. And many of them are on the younger side. Yeah, not the best code to age into. Later, Trump claimed he had a falling out with Epstein, allegedly because Epstein hit on young women working at Mar-a-Lago. So depending on who you ask, they were either friends turned enemies or just two guys who ran in the same wealthy Florida circle. Either way, it shows how interconnected power, money, and silence were in Epstein's world. Representative Ro Khanna, Democrat from California, looked at these new emails and basically went, this is exactly what's wrong with America. He told the Breaking Points podcast, this whole Epstein class needs to go. He wasn't just talking about Epstein. He meant the entire ecosystem, the billionaires, politicians, and celebrities who either participated or looked away. And he's right, Epstein wasn't operating alone. His contact list was like the guest list from a Davos after party from hell.